Hello everybody, welcome to the White Tiger Tarot. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today's pick a card is all about a hidden desire that you have, that you may be keeping from yourself, or you may be denying that you have, or it may be something that's just not clear to you. So this is going to clarify a hidden desire that sits within your heart, your soul. Okay, and so we're kind of going to bring up some information on that, get it clear for you. And yeah, see what Spirit has to say about it. Yeah, with that being said, okay, so we have some nudity here on this new deck that I got. This is the Hieronymus, I think I'm saying that right, Hieronymus Bosch. He's a painter he's a Dutch painter from, I believe, the 16 or 1800s. I could be completely wrong on that. But yeah, he's done beautiful, beautiful paintings on actually depictions of like heaven and hell that are kind of disturbing, but like very funky. And I love the style. So anyways, this is that deck, but there's a lot of nudity on it. Okay, so we're gonna try to be as careful as we can. You know, it's a bit silly, I the whole YouTube thing, but here we are. Anyways, so I'm not going to take the stones off today, but we have Howlite here. This is pile 1 with the Prince of Skates. We have pile 2, the Christ Child with the Rhodonite, and pile 3, the Knight of Swords with the Amethyst. All right, so that's our reading today. And as always on this channel, if you're new, I allow Spirit to completely guide me from beginning to end. I do not pre-pick or pre-plan anything. So yeah, your reading is completely customized to you and your message. Yeah, we just let Spirit do its thing, and I just follow the lead. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to give you guys some time to meditate on your cards, and I will see you in your pile. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose the Prince of Skates, it says on this card, I'll bring it up closer to you, and Howlite here. All right, it says indecision, too many options, and balanced pleasure. All right, I'll read this specific one out of the book for you, because they do have specific messages. And this is so within this deck, there's different suits. So this isn't the swords, actually. This is its own suit, the skates. So basically, what it says is, our young page of skates has become a prince. He's learned his lesson, isn't unlikely to fall through the ice again. However, his arms and legs are bent and seem to be going in different directions. His heart still lacks a true love for being on the ice. The Prince of Skates has the talent and skill to do whatever he wants, but he can't figure out where to place his intention. Sometimes when we're presented with too many choices, we become paralyzed. All options seem equally attractive or unpleasant. Consider your options, remember your goal, and then charge forward in the direction that fits your desire. Okay, so as we're talking about desire, it brings up desire. So this is telling me this might be some kind of advice, or you're unsure about the desire on your heart, or you're unsure that this is the right desire for you. Okay, but there is something here, because it's the prince. I do feel like there's something here that wants to be started, or that's about to begin, or that maybe you're a beginner and you're like, I don't know if I want to start this or start over in this way. Yeah, it's kind of like in that indecision of, should I or shouldn't I? Is this something for me or is it not for me? And maybe there is a lot of options. Maybe there's a lot of schools, or there's a lot of courses, or there's a lot of directions you could take this, and you're just kind of unsure. So we're going to get some more information here, and they want to start here. I also think if you're like scared that you won't be good at this, this is saying that you do have the skills. You've made enough mistakes that you're going to be just fine. Okay, you're going to be just fine. Hidden desire. What is this hidden desire? Okay, so your first card out, yeah, we have the Five of Swords, conflict and defeat. Okay, so there is like some kind of mental conflict here. There's something that you might be going back and forth about. Maybe it seems strange or it's very different than what other people are doing. See all the direction that these people are going in. You might have something that's calling you in a completely different direction than most people, right? There's some kind of light here that's drawing your attention to it and you're unsure. Do I go that way? Do I follow it? It's like feeling that conflict, that inner conflict of should I, shouldn't I, you know. And look, their body language is very similar. It's very head down, kind of awkward, crooked. And so, okay, so we're going to continue. Look at that. We have the Six of Wands with victory and success. Or this might, yeah. And we have Eight of Wands, positive movement forward. Actually, I don't know if this is the Wands, but it reminds me of the Six of Wands. Victory and success, right? Blowing the horn of victory. Having reached a pinnacle. And so there is positive movement forward in something. And so maybe that is the secret desire on your heart, is that maybe you want to get good at something, or maybe you want to go towards something, move towards something. And you're like, well, this is so different than what everyone else is doing. Or what if I let people down? What if I make the wrong decision by maybe moving or by trying this new thing out or going in this new direction? Okay, what if I fail? What if I fall? What if I fall through the ice? What if I make a fool of myself? What if I get defeated, right? This is saying you are going to have the victory and success. You will have victory in this, okay? With whatever this thing is on your heart that you've been trying to make a decision about, there is positive movement forward, that you've already made enough mistakes, that you really have learned how to skate, how to do this thing in a fairly skilled way. It's like you're still learning, yes, but you can stand and you're starting to get your groove. You're starting to get more comfortable. And so they're basically saying the unsure, it doesn't need to be there. You don't have to be unsure about this, because you're really moving in a very positive direction on this thing. And it's funny because this is saying it's like this is a hidden desire, but I think this is giving you clarity on a desire that you have. And so it's like maybe this desire that you have is to be a travel vlogger, let's say, okay? And you're like, well, I feel awkward filming in public. You know, I've kind of done a little bit, but I'm unsure. I don't know if I should keep going with this and follow this through, or if this is just like a pipe dream, if I'm just embarrassing myself at the end of the day, or, you know, this is just, it's not going anywhere. This is saying keep following that, keep moving. You're moving in a very positive direction, even if it feels awkward at times, even if it feels like, oh, I'm not so sure, I'm feeling hesitant, I'm feeling iffy. Like, that is part of the process. That is part of this growth. Keep going, keep moving forward. Don't feel defeated. Don't feel defeated even when people will look at you in public and say, like, what are they doing? Or you tell people what you like or want to do, and they're like, well, that doesn't seem like a real job, or that doesn't seem like something that's going to make a lot of money. Whatever they have to say, it doesn't matter, because you're following your own heart. You're following your own light. Okay, and you will have victory and success here. Okay, you will get that. You will get that reward. You are taking positive movements forward. You are moving in a very positive and successful direction. Okay, even if at times it feels awkward and uneasy and you feel unsure. Okay, whatever this desire is, On your heart. So I'm just going to take a sip of my tea here. Keep going. Okay, keep going, or try it. If you haven't already, okay, try it out. Like, try the skates on, try this thing on, make the mistakes. Just decide, just do it. Okay, just do it. Just get out of the indecision and just be okay with being a beginner. Be okay with being awkward in the beginning and failing and falling and all those things. That's so normal, and that's the only way we'll get good at something. It's the only way we'll improve. It's the only way to have success is to move, to go towards it, to just decide and take action, right? The only thing that will stop us from having the success that's on our heart, or the desire on our heart, is inaction, is indecision, okay? Is feeling overwhelmed with maybe thinking too far in the future, or, oh, there's just so many options out there for me. There's so many routes I could go. It's like, just decide on one, right? Even if you don't know if this is the best route, just decide, just take action. What can you do in this moment to go towards it? Okay, and any action is positive action forward. Just keep going. You will have victory and success. Okay, don't feel defeated if you make a mistake, if you get embarrassed, if something doesn't go as you thought or planned. Just keep trying. You'll get better and better the more you do. You'll get more comfortable, more in the groove. Okay, you'll improve. Everything it'll get easier and easier and easier. Okay. We're going to go here. And that really reminds me of something I just heard recently, which I really liked. It was, I'm trying to grasp the exact thing, but I might not get it. But basically it was saying that to be a master at something, you have to look stupid. That's just the name of the game. And you have to be okay with looking stupid, because we all do. And that's the only way to actually get good at something, to actually be a master at anything. You first have to look like a fool. You first have to be okay with looking foolish, okay? And so this is a general reading, all right? So this reading it's going to be general, so everyone's going to be different. This might not completely specify what this desire is for you, but it's the energy surrounding your desire. You have to ask yourself, what is the desire? What's the thing I've been kind of trying to make a move on or decide that I should go for? Just follow your own heart. It's probably something that you're afraid, there's fear around it. There's something that you're afraid what people will think of you if you do it, or like, I could never, have the balls to do that. I could never have the audacity to even try that. Even if it's like, putting out your own channel or whatever, becoming a chef, okay? You can do this. You can do this. Don't listen to the voices of defeat, to the voices of doubt. Okay, just take positive movement forward. And there is positive movement forward. You will have the success, okay? You will have a victory. Look at that, Ace of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful. And the Lovers. This is saying, ask your heart. Ask your heart. What is the desire on my mind? And this could be love for some as well. Like, this obviously is like, this could be a new loving relationship. Maybe you were always one to say, maybe there's too many options of lovers, okay? Or maybe you were very much someone who doubted love, or doubted that there's someone out there for you, okay? Or doubted that you could have something that really gelled with you or felt good. But there is something here. There is something that your heart is calling to you for, okay? Your heart is calling out for. There is something, or there's someone here that is a perfect match for you, that's going to feel good day in and day out. There's a choice to be made, and the choice is to choose love, to choose something that your heart is calling out for. It's calling a desire, okay, to meld with, to join with. And the only thing stopping you right now is maybe the fear of embarrassment, the fear of failure, the fear of looking dumb or going against the grain or not being accepted. Okay, and this is saying just forget all of that. Forget all of that and just go towards what your heart is calling you, right? What is calling you towards it? What is asking you to take a chance and to be vulnerable and to, risk looking foolish, risk looking stupid, okay? Okay, they want to bring me here. See these affirmations here. And there's crystals on these cards, right? There's one that didn't flip over. That was already flipped over, so. Okay, so we have selenite. That might be an important stone for you guys at this time. And spiritual awakening. I am a spiritual warrior of the light. Okay, so that's beautiful. So that's empowering, right? I'm a spiritual warrior of the light. There maybe this is you entering into your spiritual practice or, following through on something. Maybe you're a tarot reader, maybe you're a healer, maybe you do something else that is, whatever your spiritual path is, and you're like, well, I can't, it's hard to trust myself, it's hard to, fully get into it because I'm still trying it on. It's okay. We've all been there. I've definitely been there. Okay, it's you do have your shaky, giraffe legs for a while. And you just keep embarrassing yourself, honestly. Just keep embarrassing yourself. Just have the fear, but do it anyway. Okay, have the fear, but do it anyway, because it's going to pay off so much. You are a spiritual warrior. So get your warrior cap on, or your skates on, and just keep moving toward your light. Keep moving toward the sun. Keep moving, toward your light. There's a light calling you. There's a calling here. There's something. Keep seeing light. Okay, there's a light. There's something burning within you that wants you to follow it, that desire that is calling to you. And so that desire might be your spiritual calling. That desire might be a relationship, okay? And you're like, oh, what will they think? Oh, I'm Catholic and they're Muslim. Whatever it is, okay? Whatever it is. It could be a million things. But you're like, what will they think? What will they'll disown me? Whatever it is, okay? Go towards your heart, because only you hear your own heart's calling, your own heart's desire. There is something here that is based around fear of what other people will think of you, or other people will deny you, they'll shun you, they'll turn away, they'll think you're strange, and you just have to follow your heart. Okay, there's something here on your heart that you're not doing or that you're hesitant to do because of judgment or feeling embarrassed or feeling belittled or whatever it is. And that could definitely be a relationship, right? It's maybe in the past things have not gone well and you were hurt very badly, okay? But there's something new here. There's a new opportunity. There's a new either a person who has presented themselves or will very soon, or there is a heart-based project or a creative idea or a direction that you want to go in, okay, that you want to set sail off. You want to take a chance on this. You want to go towards it. This is the right choice, okay? This is saying make the choice. Just make the choice to leap, to go, to act towards it. Okay, there's something here that is new, that is, making your heart kind of sing, and you're like, oh man, should I, shouldn't I? Just do it. Go towards it. Come out of the indecision. Come out of the in-between and say yes. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune with change. It's time for change. It's time for your fortune to change. It's the winds of change coming in to shift your reality, to shift you into something much more positive and loving, and come out of a time of feeling separate or small, okay? Whatever this desire is going to bring you a lot of happiness. a lot of fortune, okay? A lot of victory, a lot of success. And it's going to take you out of feeling defeated, feeling in conflict with people around you, with life, with yourself, okay, with your own desire. There is a desire here that is, it's time for you to follow it. It's time for you to fully commit yourself. It's time for you to take this opportunity. It's time for you to decide, yes, this is for me. This is my route. This is my life. This is, this is what I want. And I'm not going to be ashamed about it. I'm not going to feel sorry about it. This is my desire. This is my life. This is my wish. Okay, the Nine of Cups. This is my wish. Don't feel bad about having a desire and a wish because it's coming from a good place. It's not like this is coming from somewhere negative. And, sometimes we have to take a chance on trying again. Okay, on trying with something that maybe hasn't worked in the past, and we have to take a chance on trying again. This is different. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune's here to say this is a new shift, a whole different cycle in your life. You're different. Okay, this is not going to be a repeat of the past, right? This is a wish come true. This is something that's been on your heart for a long time and that you've been wanting a long time. Okay, yeah, look at that. The Five of Pentacles. This might be coming into union or coming out of isolation. This is going to help you feel connected to yourself, to your life, to those around you, to your desire. Come out. Stop holding yourself back. Okay? Don't keep yourself from what you want or what you love. The door is unlocked. It's only you that's keeping you locked away, okay, from your heart's desire, from the life that you want to live. Okay? And so don't keep yourself locked away from fear or, worry of what others may think, or of being a beginner, looking foolish in any kind of way. Just this is something that's dear to you, that's on your heart, and so it's time for you to take a chance. It's time for you to move on it. It's time for you to go towards it and go move on it. Okay, it's time. The Wheel of Fortune's here to say this is the cycle. There's the end of a cycle that's you felt belittled or bullied or alone, isolated, outside. And it's time to feel included. It's time to include yourself, be there for yourself by taking action or accepting something that your heart truly wants. Okay, maybe you want a really good life. You want an easy life, but everyone around you says life has to be hard. Okay, and you don't believe that. You believe something different, and that's okay. All right, that is okay. Okay, we're actually going to go back to the deck that we began with, your page. I want to know, what is this desire? Let's get more information on this desire. What is this desire? Knight of Coins. Schemes, business, success by cheating. Okay. So maybe it is starting a business. Let's get more information on this knight. Okay. We have the Baron of Books, sexual indiscretions, adultery, misuse of power. Okay, I see. And the Ace of Berries, harmony among all living things, happiness, joy. Okay, so this gave me the information I needed. So what you want, your desire, is to live in harmony, to live in happiness, to live in joy, maybe with people, within your relationships, but also within your outer world, right? And so that might mean, having success, but having it in the right way, having love, but having it in a beautiful way where we're merged together and it's feeling good, harmony, right? Harmony in my life. That might just be your desire. I want true harmony within my work life, within my marriage, or within my relationships, right? And in the past, you have maybe been stolen from, you've been cheated on or cheated by somebody, right? We have sexual indiscretions, adultery, misuse of power. So there's been a lot of maybe adultery, cheating, people misusing their power. Taking more than their share, stealing from you, right? And so there's some kind of distrust here. There's some kind of, there's been a lot of distrust and betrayal, possibly conflict, feelings of defeat, right? And so I just want harmony. I want harmony in my life. I want good things. I really want to just live a happy life, okay? And they're saying you can do that, okay? This is a very, very real happening for you and reality for you that is coming. You are going to have victory and success, okay, in this. You are going to have relationships that are beautiful, that feel good, that are meant to be in your life, that are, reciprocated and divine, okay, and intertwined. And there is something here for you that you are meant to do. And so there is positive movement in that direction of your desire, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is here to say that change is coming, okay? And that just decide within yourself that I'm no longer accepting these crappy people or these crappy situations. Keep your mind focused on the harmony in your life, harmony on all things, positive movement forward. Take new opportunities and turn away from old patterns, old people that are just going to disappoint you, put you in the same place, or opportunities that don't feel right, but you're just doing it because it's a paycheck, whatever it is. There are better things, better opportunities happening in your life. You need to take the new. You need to start feeling more uncomfortable and getting comfortable in uncomfortability, okay? Because what might be comfortable for you was this type of crap, right? It might be something that you're used to because you grew up with it, or it's just like you're like, oh, this is what I deserve. No. You need to get uncomfortable with harmony, going into new directions and uncomfortable situations that will ultimately, and not uncomfortable as far as like, I'm uncomfortable here. This is like, I'm going to try on a new pair of skates. I'm going to try on a new way of being and doing things because I know it's good for me, because I know it'll take me to new places and in new situations that is going to help me, right? So this might be, going to the library, even though I feel uncomfortable because I don't know my way around a library. I'm going to look into things that I want to look into, or I'm going to go to the gym even though I'm embarrassed, even though I don't know what I'm doing, right? I'm just going to go and figure it out, and it's okay because everyone goes and everyone's embarrassed and everyone has to get over that to make any real progress. Okay, maybe I have to go on a blind date, or I have to, be vulnerable with someone again, and that's really uncomfortable and that's really hard, but it's something that I want so badly, and so we have to kind of just put ourselves out there and do it and try again, and we will have the harmony. We have another ace. There's new beginnings. There's change here happening. So allow yourself to go into your desire, to have what you desire, by making yourself a little uncomfortable, by kind of coming out of the in-between and just being okay with starting over or starting again or looking a little foolish. Okay, so I hope this was helpful for you, my pile number ones. I love you guys. You guys have got this. This is, you have a beautiful desire. Your heart is in the right place. You just haven't been shown the right way, and people haven't been, treated, or you haven't been treated with love and respect. And that's all changing because you're changing because you want love and respect. You aren't going to accept less anymore, right? You are only going to accept the highest love, respect, and honor. You are having an awakening. You are a spiritual warrior. Being a spiritual warrior means that we are put into difficult situations to learn what it truly is that we do want, okay? And now you have that better idea of what you want. And so you have to begin in a new way. You have to kind of start being uncomfortable with new ways of being, with new ways of talking to yourself, with new choices, new environments we have to put ourselves in, okay? All right, so I hope this was helpful, Pile 1. Please let me know in the comments if it was, if it resonated. And yeah, if it did, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another reading. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next reading, pile number 1. All of my love. Peace. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. This is a hidden desire on your heart. So, you guys, I'm just going to leave the little stone on the card here. But you guys were attracted to the Christ child. And this is the rhodonite here. It says birth, children, learning, new beginnings. Okay, so, I mean, the obvious one that came right away was, I wonder if some of you guys have a desire to create a family or to have children and to invite children into your home or work with children in some way or another. That might be a kind of hidden or unclear desire that's on your heart, or something that's just beginning to kind of poke its head in to your awareness of, yeah, there might be something, you know, I want to do. But this card, it does talk about, it's interesting because it could be trying something new or beginning something, because this card basically talks about, this is Christ as a child. And it's meant to depict him in this way, because to say that even the highest masters that we know about, right, even the most masterful or most enlightened beings that we speak on or that we know of, have all started out at this level, at a beginner, at a learner, okay? Trying something for the first time and being wobbly at it, being unsure, right? And falling and getting back up and doing this thousands of times, right? It doesn't just come like that. It's humanizing even the greatest of legends, or even the greatest of masters that we know of, right? Every single one of us begin for the first time at something at some point, and have to try and try again, fail and fail again. Okay, so yeah, that could be a message for some of you on this desire. It's interesting because this is a general reading, so everyone's desires are going to be different. I'll try to get as much information as I possibly can, but this might just speak to something within your heart. Whatever the first thing that kind of comes up for you in your mind, that's probably what this desire is, where whatever I'm saying, it's going to hit home about something that you've been wanting or that's been on your heart recently, and you're like, is this something I should pursue, or is this something that I want to invite into my life, right? Okay, so it's going to come up within your mind when I'm speaking, when I'm kind of talking about the energy. It's going to start coming through. We have the Page of Swords. Okay, more childlike energy. All right. We have the Eight of Wands. Five of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, what I'm getting right away, and this might hit home for those with the child, with the wanting a child, wanting a family, maybe for the first time, or it's starting to come through. Okay, some of you guys may have had a difficulty in your upbringing, okay, difficulty in your childhood, and you really felt maybe abandoned, or you felt like you were drowning a lot of the time without much help or support. And maybe, you know, there was a breaking up of the family, and so it led to a lot of sadness in your life. It led to a lot of heartbreak and maybe misery, right? Maybe you witnessed a lot of misery, you witnessed a lot of sadness, and so you kind of attach that with having a family or having children, okay? And so, but now it's like, but now I feel like you're in this new place, and you're opening your mind to the possibility that you know, I'm going to be different. You know, I might not, and maybe you're scared about how you will be as a parent, okay? And this is saying you are going to make mistakes, okay? And you are going to fail, but it's okay, because you'll get back up and you'll try again. And we're all so forgiving, and we'll get past it, okay? And I really feel like whatever this desire is, there's very fast progress forward. There's very positive movement forward. This actually is, the energy is almost quite similar to pile 1 if you were attracted to pile 1. For those who this isn't a child or a family, this is you starting to open up to the idea of beginning this thing and being a beginner. And this is kind of saying, let yourself fail, let yourself try. Okay, almost let your inner child lead the way on this. Open your mind to the possibilities. Don't overthink this, but get excited about what's to come and the possibilities there, and just kind of let your wonder, your curiosity guide you forward. Just let the steps happen. Okay, and the 8 of Wands is saying you're going to make very fast, positive progress forward. Okay, you're afraid of failing, you're afraid of drowning, but what the reality is that you always start off as a beginner. Okay, and the more that you try something, like let's say this, we see the the 3 bears here, right? Goldilocks and the 3 bears. The baby bear here is presenting his meal. It's not as big or as probably as delicious as his parents' dishes are, but he's trying, right? So it's being okay with being that beginner and learning, and being okay with trying something and failing and looking foolish or dumb, right? And looking stupid. It's okay, right? We have to give ourselves that grace to look stupid. We have to let ourselves make mistakes, because we're not going to get anywhere. We're not going to get good at something. We're not going to try anything if we let that fear stop us. We let the fear of drowning stop us from ever trying to swim, right? And we all know whoever can swim knows the joy of swimming, right? It's such a joy. It's so fun. And so if we ever stop because maybe we failed in the past or it hasn't worked before, that we now think that we now paste that kind of viewpoint on it forever, right? Where it's like, no, the energy changes, you change. You're going to get better and better as you do this. Maybe some of you even have like mentors, or there will be mentors that come along your path that can help you and guide you and kind of help shape just kind of guide you in a helpful way. Okay, so we're going to get some more information here. Yeah, it's like we can't expect to like be amazing out the gate. And so don't let that stop you, right? Don't let the fear of not being incredible, right? Even Christ began as a child, as someone who would, as a baby who was crawling and had to learn to walk, right? So, and fell and failed many a time, right? And it's just, we have to risk doing that to become anything, or to have the desires on our heart, to fulfill the desires on our heart. We have to, make mistakes. Okay, so we have the 7 of Pentacles, stand your ground, the 7 of Wands, stand your ground. And again, 8 of Wands, accelerated motion. They're saying stand up for what you want, for your desire. Don't back down. Don't back down from the fear. Maybe don't back down from what others have said or have done. Okay, stand in your power and know what you want, know what your desire is, and go towards it, because you're going to have very fast progress. There's a star that you're wishing upon. There's a desire here that is on your heart, that you wish about, that you want to have happen, right? And it doesn't have to be a faraway dream. This is a reality that is very real for you, that you can actually stand at the door of and invite in. And you just have to take action upon it, right? You have to stand your ground of what you want and what you know to be true and go towards it. Go towards this desire. Don't let anyone or anything or anyone's opinions or what they have to say or think about it stop you from achieving your dream, from standing your ground, from going toward it. Or don't even let your own past or your own thoughts. Okay. I want to know, what is this desire? What is this desire for pile 2? Justice. Okay. And the Empress, oh my gosh, I look at that. Again, we have the baby and the mom, okay? I mean, yeah, for a lot of you, you're going to be an amazing mom or dad, parent, okay? You really are. You're really going to be amazing. You're going to do so well. And don't be afraid of, you've learned the lessons, okay? You've learned the lessons of the past. You've learned what not to do from those before you. Okay, you really are a very balanced person. Okay, and even if this is not a baby, but let's say this is a creative project, or this is an idea, or this is a business, all right, you have what it takes to nurture this thing into its best and fullest and most brightest and most abundant reality and thing that it can be. Okay, that you really do hold your judgment is aligned. Your judgment is on point as far as what's good and bad, as far as what you need to do in the moments. You can trust yourself to make the right decisions for this thing to grow and blossom and bloom in the best possible way, for the best, in its best interest and in your best interest. Okay, you truly are someone who is very, very powerful, very discerning, okay, very honest with themselves, very balanced as a human being. And you're going to make the right moves. You're really going to be amazing at this. And you don't have to be afraid. Don't be afraid of failure, and don't let the fear of failure or screwing up, whatever it is, stop you from going towards this desire, having this as a reality in your life, okay? Because you really, it's way worse off if you don't do this, okay? You really are someone who's going to be able to nurture this thing into its fullest and brightest degree, and you're going to be just fine, and you're actually going to be more than fine, okay? You are the right person for this. You are the right one to nurture this idea or this baby or this family, and to have this as a real thing in your life, and a very successful thing. And you're going to be very, very happy, okay, doing this. It's going to make you feel so fulfilled and so yourself and so balanced and like just right on point. This is what I'm meant to do. This is what I'm meant to be, doing and fulfilling. It just feels so good. It feels right. You have the Page of Cups, another page with understanding. So, yeah, Okay, and then look, on the bottom of the deck, we have the isolation card. This is the Three of Swords. You've been hurt in the past. You've had difficulties. And so it's almost like you're afraid of your own self. You're afraid of making the same mistakes, or you're afraid of repeating past mistakes of your own or from what others have done in your experience, in your past. But they're saying you can fly. You can trust yourself to fly. Trust yourself to go towards this, to have this, because you will fly. Okay, you will fly. You will be met with such love and support and success and victory. And you're going to be met with, oh my gosh, I'm so happy I did this. This is my thing. This is what I'm meant to be doing, right? This was meant to be in my life. And it's going to connect you to other like minds as well, other like souls, whether that be other parents or that's other people who are doing this thing, who are on this path, right? You truly don't hold yourself back. Don't hold yourself away from your desire, from what it is you want to do, because it's only harming you and it's only really torturing you. And it's like you're afraid to fall, you're afraid to fail. But what's really going to happen is that you're going to fly. Okay, you really are going to fly, and you're going to be amazing at this. You're going to do so well. It's going to be incredible. Okay. What else? Where else are we going here? Oh my God, forgiveness. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, yeah. There's something your inner child wants, and you have to, it's like you have to support it in this want. You have to forgive yourself, forgive others in your past, okay? Because you have to trust yourself, and you have to know that you are safe in this. Okay, you are safe to do this. You are safe to have this. And that you really are not going to repeat past mistakes, whether those be yours or of others, okay? You need to forgive and let that go, because it's only holding you back from living a beautiful purpose and from having something that you're meant to have, okay? Having a reality that is meant to be in your life. You're meant to enjoy, and it's just going to feel so good. Nurture yourself. Let yourself have this. It's very loving. It's very gentle. Okay? It's sweet. We have Miracle. And so this card is, this is so beautiful. Okay, so this card talks about this spirit shows up when good people are doing good things. You are a good person, and I want to cry right now. You're a good person. You do good things. Your heart is a good space. Okay, you're okay. You're not going to mess this up. You're not going to do something that goes horribly wrong. You really are going to be amazing at this. You really can do this. It's going to be beautiful, and you're going to be amazing. Okay, so know that you are good. Your heart is good, and you won't repeat past mistakes. You won't do something that you've learned from the past. You've learned from what they did, or you've learned from your own past. Okay, let yourself have this. Let yourself have this love. Let yourself experience this side of yourself, this side of life, this side of whatever this thing is. Okay, you are being blessed. There are miraculous things that are going to happen, and you're going to just be so grateful that you did. Okay, you are protected. This thing is protected. Your heart is a good space. It's a gentle space. It's a nurturing space. You're a very nurturing and warm person. You're the right one to do this. Okay, your inner child feels so safe with you. It feels so safe with you. So forgive yourself and forgive anyone else, because it really brought you into a very good place within you. Oh, Oh, are you kidding me? Gratitude and self-worth? Okay, and look, we have another pregnancy. I'm just saying, okay? But whether this is an actual baby or it's an idea, they're saying you are the right person to carry this out, okay? And just have gratitude for yourself. Your heart is a good place. You don't have to be afraid of, is this coming from a place of greed or of, of lack? They're saying you are worthy. You are the one to sit on this chair. You are the one to give birth to this thing, okay? To have this thing. Your heart is truly ready. You are in a good space. There's nothing wrong. You're not gonna, fail. You even if you wobble and you fail, it's okay. We all do it, and you have to be okay with that. You have to make peace with, making a mistake here and there. And it doesn't make you a bad person. In fact, it makes you even more loving. So have gratitude for yourself, for those around you, for the support that you have, okay? And sit on the throne of self-worth, because you truly did find something magical and beautiful and something that you are worthy of having. You are worthy of carrying this thing. You are worthy of the person who can birth this thing, or to have this thing as a reality in their life, as a, this is meant for you, okay? You are the right person. Your heart is a good place, and you are the one to contain and hold this, okay? You are a safe space for this to be birthed, to be born, to be supported, okay? You are the right container to have this, okay? You really, really are. You're a good person. You're doing good things, and you're not gonna one day wake up and be different. Okay, you're always going to have that beautiful heart because of your past, because of all of the lessons that you've learned. Okay, it really truly is yours to behold because of all the things you've gone through and because of the lessons you've learned. So let yourself have this, set yourself free, and let yourself move toward this thing, or move into this space where you're ready. Okay, yeah. Beautiful. Okay, let's get one last message, please, for my pile number 2s. Okay, so you have hostilities, conflict, and unrest. And then you have achievement, effort plus intention. So I'll read these out of the book for you because I feel like there's specific messages here. Okay, so it says the priestess in this card kneels next to a panther with her arms raised to the moon, drawing on the power of the light she holds in her hands. The panther is growling, baring its teeth in fierce protection, warning any intruders to beware. There may be a person or a situation in your life that is abrasive or upsetting in some way, or perhaps something coming in the near future might make you feel defensive. Either way, this card is telling you to gather your own resources and turn to the guidance of your own divine light and courage. Become more conscious of the people or situations zapping your energy or sense of power. There may be a family member, a coworker, or a draining obligation that has taken a toll on you. Even if it has gone on for quite a while, it's finally time to choose to protect yourself and be your own energy, This choice may cause others to be upset or even hostile. You may be tempted to diffuse the conflict by giving in, but that old, unhealthy pattern must be resisted. You don't have to give in to the habits of fear anymore. So don't shy away from conflict or unrest. You deserve to act on your own behalf. Be brave in the face of confrontation and know that you are capable of seeing it through to the other side. You have the fierce determination and strength of the panther within you, and the light of divine assistance is always on hand. Affirmation: I am strong and resourceful in any situation. I believe in myself and in my ability to take charge. I love this. I absolutely love this. This is about standing up for your own self and your own inner child and what you know to be right and just in your life, and anyone who is infringing upon this beautiful heart, this beautiful inner child, you stand up to that and you cut them off. If you know they're no longer good, or they're no longer a good influence, or they're denying something on your heart or in your desire, you must speak that truth. You must stand in your own power, and cut anyone off or anything out of your life that is taking that power away from you, or putting you in a dark space that you know you are past, you are out of that. You know they're unhealthy, right? And this is this unhealthy behavior that I no longer want going forward, because it's actually putting me in a belief system, or trying to put beliefs in my head that I'm not this nurturer, or I can't have this safe space, that I'm going to protect myself by protecting this creativity, or this baby, or this whatever, this new baby, whatever, whether it be a human baby or some other baby. Okay, I'm going to protect them by protecting me, right? And I have to protect me first and foremost before this can come into my space. And that means, telling or exiting anyone who is not treating me with the highest respect and love, and is making me feel drained or insecure or afraid, anything like that. Protect them by protecting you. Okay? And then we have achievement, effort plus intention. The priestess of the white buffalo stands shoulder to shoulder with the mighty beast, bringing a message about the direction of your life. She reveals that you will achieve success by aligning your conscious intentions with the drive and energy that you focus on your goals. Some people have clear, specific intentions, yet their efforts fall short due to confusion, misdirection, or even just laziness. Others put a lot of effort into their lives, but their intentions are unclear or even full of doubt. The message here is to bring the two together in a lucid and logical way. Understand your true intentions and take responsibility for the effort you put into them every day. Buffalo are methodical in their movement, and they have humps on their shoulders, symbolic of the ability to carry heavy loads. This represents the systematic energy needed when attempting to bring your intentions to fruition. Abundant success is assured when you apply planned and patient effort to the intentions that truly resonate with your heart. Since the white buffalo is so sacred and rare, this card brings a special message. It's time to raise your intentions and take your effort to a higher level. Bring prayer to your path, and you will ignite the unlimited abundance that this beautiful creature signifies. Affirmation: I create clear intentions and put patient effort into my goals. I bring sacred prayer to my personal pursuits every day. Beautiful. So yeah, just saying, it's time now to put maybe a little more effort into your intention, into your goal, getting outside your comfort zone, really taking positive, accelerated motion toward your goals and accelerated action towards your goals. Sit in that chair of self-worth. I am worthy of having this. I am worthy of doing this. This is mine to have, right? Stand in your power, in that panther energy, right? Stand your ground. It's time now to put your efforts more and more into this, and to really, really start taking action and having the confidence to do that, and open yourself and try this thing and get uncomfortable, get, into it, start researching more, or start, moving a little more, start taking a little more action, bringing it more and more into your life. Okay. So I hope this was helpful for you, pile 2. This was a beautiful, beautiful message. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments if you did. Also, let me know by giving me a thumbs up, subscribing to the channel so you never miss another reading. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next one. All of my love. Peace. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. This is all about a hidden desire that you have within your heart. You guys were attracted to the Knight of Swords here. It says companionship, victory, perseverance. And you were attracted to the Amethyst. I'm just going to keep it here. There's a little bum there. I don't know how strict these rules are, to be honest. But anyways, this card is actually the most favorable card in this whole deck. It specifically says that. And basically, it's having a victory over an adversary, over something really difficult, over a battle. Okay, and he basically won. He won power and gained the Holy Grail. So he gained everything that he set out to do, and a great power. Okay, he now holds a great power that protects him. That protects him from. He was even stabbed. I don't know if you can see it here. It's very small, but he was stabbed in battle. Okay, so it's not like he came out without having any bumps or bruises, right? It's like it was a battle and he was injured, but he ultimately had victory over this. And but now with the Grail, he's protected from harm. And so it's just having this like protected idea or desire that you now hold. It's like you are truly maybe holding a desire, or you have something that is your kind of Holy Grail, something that you've wanted for a long time, or something that you've tried to get to a long time, or maybe having this, Holy Grail of something is your desire, right? So we're going to see with the more information that comes out, but I really see you being protected in this desire, protected in this reality, that this is meant to be yours and it's going to protect you going forward, and you're protected in having this. Okay. Let's get some more information here. Okay, so there we go. Obstacles and challenges. And we have Destiny, the Wheel of Fortune. So basically saying the end of the obstacles and challenges. You have won over the obstacles. You've won over the challenges. You've won over a battle, trying to get something, trying to achieve a desire, right? I really feel like this one's a bit different than the other two. The other two were kind of like move on the desire, go towards the desire. Whereas this one, I feel like you have been going towards it, and now you're about to have a victory on a desire. So I think what's hidden is not so much hidden from you. It's almost what's hidden is just saying like it's protected. So maybe there's some fear that I'll lose this, that it'll go away. And it's not, okay? They're saying the obstacles and challenges are over. You have gained, you have attained this desire, you have attained something real, you have overcome, and you've been victorious, okay? And so this has been your destiny, to be challenged in this way and to overcome. And so you have fulfilled some kind of destiny here. And so going forward, you are protected in this destiny, in this desire. Yeah, wow. You've gone from the 5 to the 10. You've really played out. You started in a very challenged position, but you became victorious. And so this obstacle and challenges is now ending. There's a new cycle beginning because you found yourself within the challenge. You found yourself within the battle, and you had victory over it. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. All right, so Spirit's just bringing me here now. We're going to get you it's kind of like an affirmation. All right, so this is the gems called Hiddenite. Might be important for you to have something like this. Gratitude. I am grateful, and this loving energy fills every single cell of my being. Yes, beautiful. And whenever we have a great victory, we attain some kind of great desire, some kind of big goal that we set out to do, be grateful, sit in that gratitude. That is the kind of key to the success, keeping the success, keeping yourself on a high vibration, and just thanking yourself, thanking all those involved, thanking God, thanking the universe. Thank you, for presenting these challenges for me so that I could overcome, so that I could show myself how much power I have, how powerful I am. Thank you, thank you for these blessings in my life. Thank you for giving me the strength to overcome, to get myself to this point, because it was difficult, right? But I gained so much out of this. And I was able to show the power that I had to myself. And yeah, just having that gratitude, having that, we see the hearts on the heart space. And if you have trouble connecting with gratitude, this is a great way to connect with your heart space, putting your hands on the heart, on your chest, and filling it with gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this victory. Thank you for this success. Thank you for this achievement that I was given the strength. Thank you for the strength that I hold. And I think I think this might be just the beginning. Maybe you just overcame a challenge. The rest of your life is really the next steps is really going to be you living in gratitude, living in a time of plenty, living in a time of, wow, I really got through the worst of it. And I think I know the worst of it's now over for you. And so you're going to be living in an easier life, an easier time. Yeah, we have the Five of Swords. So we have the same card. Okay. Or this might be the this is the Five of Wands. And then we have the Five of Swords. Okay. So yeah, it's like it might have been a lot of challenges within our relationships as well. And within, maybe we always had this kind of desire or this push or this like knowing that we can achieve something, and that maybe other people were putting us down or telling us we can't. Okay, and so maybe that was part of these obstacles and challenges was maybe overcoming self-doubt, overcoming the doubt that others put in our minds, or like, how dare you have the audacity to think that you could do this, or how dare you, think you're better than me, whatever this is, of the insecurities of other people. We have the World, okay? Completing a cycle, successfully completing a cycle. Wow, you have the Wheel of Fortune again. So, wow. Okay, let me just draw the cards and then I'll talk. Four of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. And the Eight of Cups. Nice. By the way, this is a deck that I created. It's called the Matchbox Tarot. It is for sale down below if you're interested. Shipping is included in that price. Okay. So yeah, it's like you're ending a cycle of people, maybe of blame, of victimhood, of feeling small, of feeling left out. There's a huge cycle ending here. The battles, the obstacles, the challenges, we're now completing that. That's part of our past. We're now coming into a new time. Okay, a new time. I'm trying to connect here with this message, because I feel like it's almost like 3 and 3. Oh. I'm almost getting I'm getting the vibe of being many things for different people, or having to be many things for different people. And if someone didn't like something about you, an aspect of you, it's like, okay, well, I'll wear this hat then maybe they'll like me, then maybe they'll accept me. But it was holding yourself back. You were holding back parts of you, and you weren't able to fully be yourself, to fully give what you had, because certain people didn't like some of the aspects of yourself or aspects of your personality, or things that you were interested in or that you wanted to talk about, or parts of you that weren't deemed as acceptable or lovable, whatever it was. You are being set free from that. You are being set free. Okay, so you are entering a space in which you are freed. You are freed of the opinions and thoughts of other people. Because you now hold something so much more powerful within yourself, and spiritually so much more powerful. Okay, and that's going to carry you. That's going to be an aura around you. And so you're not going to care what anyone else has to say or think, because you're like, I've created or I've accomplished something so great in my life that I have no care whatsoever what anyone thinks of me. And now I do have the audacity to say, to think, to be whatever I want, right? Because I've earned it. I've really earned it. I've really come through something so difficult that not many people would even challenge themselves to get past, right? And I did, and I succeeded, okay? And so this is my destiny. This is me stepping into my power and saying, this is who I am, take it or leave it, like it or not, don't care, okay? If you don't like me, you can go somewhere else, you can like somebody else, it's okay. This is me. This is today. Maybe I want to wear this hat. Today I want to be this different, right? I'm not holding myself back anymore. I'm not limiting myself to make you comfortable, to make you feel, oh, they'll like me. Maybe they'll like me if I just hold this part back. It's like, no, I don't care. I've accomplished something. I'm protected, right? I've reached my own holy grail. I've accomplished something really great. And to me, that is huge. And to me, now I feel safe to come out. I have the confidence to come out, to be myself, to show any part of myself off, and to express myself in the ways that I truly want to. I'm no longer going to hold myself back. I am now freed. I'm freeing myself. I am freeing myself of the opinions and thoughts of other people. I don't care. I really don't care, because look where I've gotten myself. Look where I am. You can go. It's okay. You don't have to be here, because I'm content. I'm happy. I'm good. I'm very much proud of who I am. I'm very much, comfortable with me and accepting of me, and I'm living the life that I've always dreamt of. I'm really, in a very beautiful place, and there are people around me who love me and who support me. And so it's okay. You can go off. Go. It's very much that type of energy. I'm very comfortable in me and who I am, and I really don't care if anyone likes it or doesn't like it or has an opinion about it, because I'm just at peace, and I'm free. I'm free of the attachments of others. I am free from holding myself back, and no more will I do that to myself. No more will I betray myself. I'm setting myself free. Beautiful. And no more will you hold back on what you do desire, right? On saying what you want, on sharing, this is what I want. This is, the life I want to live, or this is what I want to eat for dinner tonight, or this is what I want to wear, or this is the opinion that I have. It's like, it's okay. I don't care if anyone's upset about it. It's just, that's me. That's the truth, right? We have a 3 of Swords with isolation. Because that was so isolating. It was so isolating. It made you feel isolated, made you feel left out and held back. Projections. And then we have the Empress, okay, with creativity. This is a 7 of Cups again. So, exactly. So it's basically saying, by me holding myself back, it was only harming me. It was only making me feel more isolated, more lonely, more sad, okay? And therefore, it was making me project something outward and be angry, because on the relationships maybe that were positive in my life or were loving in my life, it was making me more miserable, or almost like projecting outward a negative space, a negative side of me, because I was trying to be so many things for different people. I wasn't being true to myself. I was holding myself back. And therefore, with the people that were there for me, or that I did, that loved me and I loved them and accepted me, it made me almost lash out at them. And it was because I was hurting. It was because I was lonely. It was because I felt isolated. I felt like I was blocking. I was blocked. I was blocking myself. I wasn't allowing myself to be free, to be who I am, or to have my thoughts and opinions, okay? Because I was afraid of rejection, or I was afraid of loneliness. But it actually just made me lonely, right? And so we're healing. We've healed from those things. We've healed from the past, and we're no longer projecting these things outward. We're no longer unconsciously allowing, these thoughts or worries or fears kind of run the show. And now we're finally stepping in to who we truly are, to our fullest expression of love and of abundance and self-empowerment, self-love, right? Where we love ourselves, where it's expressed in everything we do, and everything around us, is an expression of that love and of that beauty, because we see that within ourselves. We love that about ourselves, right? So it's coming into that beautiful Venus, expansive, abundant energy, that I am deserving of everything I am. I am accepting of everything I am, and all of my desires, and everything I want comes to me easily, because I am centered within myself, and I'm loving myself and accepting of myself. And so that makes me a magnet for all of my desires easily, right? And so everything can blossom and bloom. Or it's like so different, right? It's like this is closed off and isolated and hurt and cold. And now I'm open. Now I'm loving and loved and accepting and loving myself, and no longer feeling that coldness or that isolation. Okay. Where are we going to go now? And that's, again, with the gratitude. The gratitude fills every cell of my being, right? We've learned to come out of feeling closed off and hurt and, oh, this sucks, or being in lack, just feeling the lack, feeling the separation, into gratitude, into this openness of heart, into this heart space where I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful for everything I've gone through. I'm so grateful for every experience, because it brought me here. I'm so grateful to myself, to everything and to everyone around me in my life, and all the blessings that are occurring now because of all these things. All right, we have the card of prayer. Yes. It's being exactly where we are, and being so grateful for being here, being now, right? It's funny, because this is a hidden desire, but it's almost like being desireless. It's being desireless, and and that's the key to having all of the desire. That's the key for everything you need coming to you, instead of you having to going towards it. It's like you've learned the lesson of going towards your desire, of bringing yourself out of stuckness or isolation. And so you started moving. You overcame the obstacles that were there presented to you. And you became the magnet of your desire, instead of having to go out. So this is the next part of your life, is now you being the magnet of all you desire. No longer, it's like it just has to come through a prayer, a relaxed prayer, right? And maybe a visualization. But you are now the magnet for all that you want. You are becoming desireless, becoming completely accepting in the here and now with everything that you are and everything that you have. You're like, wow, I've really, I'm so happy in this moment. I'm so in love with today, with everything that I am, with everything that I have, with all the people around me, and the love, being in that. And now it's like your life just opened up. Everything is there in plenty. It's like desires that you didn't even know you had, or that didn't even know was possible, are just magnetized to you because you've let it go. So it's almost getting the desires from being desireless. Wow. Okay, are we going more or no? Okay. We're going to go here. So we're going to go to the original deck. Is it these? Okay, no. All right. Okay, so we have the Baron of Books. It says sexual indiscretions, adultery, misuse of power. Okay. And then we have the Dreamer. Sleep, dreams, visions, inspiration. And we have Table of Plenty, success, food, rewards, capitalism. Okay. So I almost feel like these two are the same person. And it's like you have experienced this misuse of power, or this indiscretion, or this like feeling uncomfortable. And I feel like a lot of us have learned this way. And I got this same message from pile number 1. I mean, there might be a message in there for you as well, because this card came up. But it's learning from what we don't want, right? It's learning from all of the uncomfortable moments or the challenges. The people who maybe came into, this is a nun, right? It's a pig nun. But it's like, it's someone who or people who were put in a power position and misused that. And so it's almost like learning from what we don't want, seeing what we don't want, and dreaming of a better reality for ourselves, dreaming of a better future for ourselves, where we're going to be better, we're going to be different, right? And visualizing that and creating that, the dreamer, dreaming of a better life, dreaming of more. And so I really feel like even through very difficult, uncomfortable experiences, it pushed you further and fine-tuned your dream, your visions, okay? And you dreamt and you kept dreaming. You never stopped dreaming of something better for yourself, of something more wholesome and more loving, and plenty, right? Where there's enough for everybody, where we can all share, where yes, it's going to take work. Yes, it's going to take us all lifting this up and putting in our fair share and striving and keeping it, going. But there is plenty for us all to have. And you're coming into a time of reward, of plenty. And this is the Wheel of Fortune again. Okay, so this is the Wheel of Fortune. I think this is the Star. Okay, so there's a huge shift where a dream that was once a dream, okay, it was once just a dream, that is becoming a very real reality for yourself, where you're going to have it grounded. You're going to be able to touch, taste, be in it. And it's going to be able to give to you, to nourish you, and to nourish those that you love. Okay, so there's a major dream that you are entering the space of, okay, and having it as a grounded reality, having plenty to give for yourself, but also to share. And you know what the misuse of power feels like, and so you don't have to be afraid of repeating those, okay? You won't repeat the mistakes of those previous to you, okay? You truly dream a different dream, and because you have kept that dream alive and you've kept working towards that dream, it is now becoming a reality for you. Your desire is something that is very beautiful and wholesome, and that's going to give to not just you, but those around you. And that is why you are being able to live in that desire and have that desire. And almost, yeah, it's like having that letting go, right? And then it comes, and then it shows up. So that's so beautiful. So beautiful. And I actually just want to end with one more of these crystal cards for you guys. One more affirmation. Okay, so we have the Fire Agate with creativity. I allow the creativity of my soul to shine through my world. Beautiful. That's what Fire Agate looks like. And I think you are going to be influenced, like you're going to see yourself everywhere. Your creativity is going to be just on fire. and you're really going to put that creativity in every aspect of your life, and you're just going to be seen everywhere. You're going to be able to know, this is my space, like this is my influence, and it's going to be a beautiful one. Okay, and let your soul shine. You are the star. You are going to shine. You are maybe going to be known for this accomplishment or known for what you do. And we have divine temple crystal source. Wow. I am deeply connected to and an expression of the divine source of the universe. Oh my goodness. This is it. You are entering the divine temple. You are knowing thyself as part of source, being in union with source, and source wants you to live in this dream. It wants you to have this temple, this table of plenty. This is in alignment with divine source, divine love. Okay, and so, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. It's so amazing. You are really living in your desire, but only because your desire isn't coming from a negative place. It's coming from truly trusting, from a true dreamer, and from letting go of the attachment of the desire and just allowing the desire to come to you. All right. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I can't believe it. All right, pile number 3. That was your reading today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments if you did, if you resonated with this reading. Also, let me know by giving me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you would like to know more about your own situation, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box. Otherwise, I will see you guys on the next reading. Okay, pile 3, all of my love. Peace.